Wellity, welcome folks, welcome back to Let's Play I Have No Mouth, and I Must Scream. And you might have noticed we're back to playing as Gorrister. Well, there's a good reason for that. I was kind of an idiot, I forgot to do something. See, what you meant to do is, Benny can't actually activate the holographic projector himself for some unknown reason. You have to have another character do it, so we're going to make Gorrister do it. And that brings up the person we want there, Manya. And, well, we'll go walk on the path now and kill off Gorrister, and we'll talk about what exactly Benny needs to do. So, quick as you can. So, we've all seen this before, just recapping it pretty much. So, log off, use the heart. Which I don't think, you know, if you were to give your wife a living, beating human heart, let alone your living, beating human heart, she wouldn't think it was a very, you know, loving gesture or anything. So I'll let her do her thing, blah 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 blah. Then use the pillar, kill off Gorrister.
A shock. A shock.
Keep on using it until finally we die. Yeah.
A shock was it?
No, don't use the pillar, Gorrister. Don't deny your death. Zappity zappity zap. So that's Gorrister down. Okay, now we go back to Benny. Happy Benny. His weird little nose.
Jesus.
It's got a nose like Chief Wiggum in The Simpsons. So now, hopefully this time it'll actually work. Do. A shoopity shoopity doo. Come on, Benny, walk faster. I know you got monkey legs and everything, but you can still walk. Here we go.
Feel hungry.
So they are there now. So now we can talk to Manya.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
This doesn't really make much sense to me.
They said you were missing in
Because they
action,
say
but I knew you'd
that
return
Benny's
to
meant
us.
to have been, you know, a
I've been
homosexual
saving this
scientist.
for
I
you.
know they kind of chucked that out of the game. And they definitely hint at, you know, his secret being that in this game, if you read the book. But the fact he has a wife kind of freaks me, doesn't freak me out a little bit, kind of like, you know, confuses me as to why they changed that in the story. Anyway, meant to use love with Manya.
Hi, Benny. You never told me you loved me before.
And how the hell did you get into a relationship and get married if you never told your significant other that you loved them? I mean, never telling my girlfriend I loved her and expecting us to actually get together. Anyway, we have a pillar. It's now all covered in flowers, which means the power is lowered. So zappity zappity zap zap zap.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one.
Use it again.
That shock.
And bye-bye, Benny. Wouldn't be a Grandmaster Scotte Let's Play if there wasn't some kind of massive derailing screw-up, would they?
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
So next we need to send in Ted. Happy Ted.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent.
Now, despite the fact that Ted is the person who survives the main story, well, I say survives, he's the one that doesn't die at the end, I should say. He dies in this one, if you want to get the best ending. So keep on walking, Mr. Teddy Boy. So we need to go back to where, whatchamacallit, where we had Nimdok's little room. Shut up about the angels, they are not angels, that's a big blue floating head, it's Zordon! So let's ignore him and go about our business. If you don't look at him, they won't look at you. Here we go.
Very
A Nimdok scene.
disagreeable odor in the air.
And we need to use
not a good
the skull on the furthest right, if I am right. And it will... If you look, create a remote control.
Nothing happened.
Take the remote control. Yoink. No idea why there's a remote control here. We never use a remote control in any of those stories, but whatever. Anyway, now we need to go back here.
Have I found the way back to the witch's castle?
And then we use remote with the gargoyle. Because as we all know, gargoyles are remote controlled.
Behold the sword in the stone.
Okay. Seeing a lot of swords.
Whoever can remove the sword from the stone shall be king.
Can't know what to do with all the lasers there. Anyway, what we need to do is use Ted's token, which is gallantry, even though the story's not a very gallant person, but whatever. So we use that, and
Must have cast
bye-bye
a spell and
lasers.
shorted out the laser beams.
now we can kill Ted. This is what happens when you wear a sweater tied around your neck. And have really, really smooth hair.
That shot
And wear a
was-
turtleneck. You deserve this, Ted. And Deddy, Ted is Deddy.
Ted has taken his secrets to the grave with him.
Yay.
Your 4 companions are dead, human. You
Aw.
are our last hope for shutting them down for good. Prepare to be translated into binary.
It says take old... what do we call it? Ellen to finish the story.
I've been transported to some kind of information network center.
Yay.
Looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do?
Principles are the same, just instead of scalpels and stuff, you're used to tongs and soldering irons. I don't know what surgeons use. Anyway, we need to go back to the pit area again with, Nimdok's area again, and use another skull. How you're meant to know all this, I don't know. The game doesn't tell you unless you use the psych profile, which, lowers your health, so there's no point in using it. But for God's sake, stop using angel to describe the giant blue floating head. It is not an angel. It looks nothing like an angel. It says wander on through, ignoring the not angel, and we want to use this left skull now. Oof. Zah. Yep, that hurts us, but we get a gem. Feeling like a gem. Anyway, now we need to walk back to, remember that volcanic area? With a big hole in the ground, we need to use that. So, walk. Keep on walking. Now, I went to put the pillar in there. I'm just going to have a quick save in case I screw all this up. So now what we do is we use the gem with the hole. And then we, use the Totem of Valor with the pillar. Zappity zap.
Sweet Jesus. I felt my mind push aside the fear and the heat to lower the power controls.
Now, what you can go and use the pillar like we did with the other ones, but instead of that, what we're going to do is that we need to go back to the bridge and talk to the demons. Well, what I say demons, to talk to where the demon was so we can talk to the computers. Because they want us to kill ourselves, but we're not gonna. Well, they don't want us to kill ourselves, they want us to do what they want, but we want to kill ourselves. So anyway, now talk to the Chinese entity. And let's find out what we can.
What did you do with the demon?
Do not be concerned with the little one.
He is as much am as the aspect you find in each pylon here.
You may claim the space vacated by the little one.
You may claim his space if you are obedient.
But we don't want to be part of Am. What do you do about the lunar colony?
What can you tell me?
Ow, my ears.
The humans that slept on Luna are dead.
Aw,
Do not concern yourself with them.
that's not nice to hear. See, neither was that piercing. What can I do to escape?
To escape from here.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Now, that's what they want from us, but we ain't gonna do it. Oh no, no, no. So, what we can do is, first off, gonna throw up a quick save. Messing with the egos. And now we need to find the ego again. Actually no, I think the ego was this way, I think? Was it the big blue head? We'll check. Can't keep walking. Blah blah blah, ignore that. Is that ego? No, that's Superego. So it's fine, Mr. Ego. Once we keep on walking. What to do for my next Let's Play? Not really sure, honestly. Something definitely horror, after all this is a horror channel. But as for what I could play, I have lots of options. But I like to keep it a surprise.
These are
Not much I can really talk about here. I mean, after all, there's only so much I can say about wandering around a brain. Anyway, here we are, the ego. So, let's use the totem of forgiveness with the ego. There.
nothing happened.
Suppose we better talk to the thing first.
Yo, wake up!
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am other. I am machine.
I am Legion.
Are you Am?
I am a fragment, a lost piece, part of an evolution.
Evolution. You want to harm me,
You want
don't
to
you?
harm me, don't you?
I am incapable of hurting you.
Oh, really?
I believe you.
I have transmitted false information. Correction. I was built to hurt you.
Oh. Oh. I think I said the wrong thing there. That's a bummer. Well, everyone's dead.
I thought that with my knowledge of computers and engineering, I could shut them down.
We're about to see the bad ending now, folks. This is what happens when you don't. When you let everyone die. Yeah.
Am has violated my body worse than any rapist could.
This is what happens with every character. They get their own little speech. And this is what happens at the end of the original story.
White holes filled by fog where my eyes used to be. Rubbery appendages that were once my arms.
Horrifying, isn't it? This is going to be the original only ending to the game.
Humps of soft, slippery matter.
And in the story this happens to Ted, but it can happen to anyone here. It's kind of, they listen to what their little speeches about all of this is.
I have no mouth, and I must scream.
Well, that was joyous. So yeah, that's the bad ending of the game. One of 3 endings, I believe, actually. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to cut back now to us back at the ego, and we're going to try and get the better ending. So, see you there. And welcome back to Let's Play Have No Mouth and I Was Scream. We're back to the ego, and this time we're going to try and get the better ending. So let's talk to Mr. Ego.
Yo, wake up!
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am.
You am?
Are you Am?
I am a friend.
Just walk. You have to just walk away instead. If you do that whole conversation, he kind of screws you over. So we need to use forgiveness with the ego. Now that he's awake. Blah.
You forgive me? After what we have done to you? This is not a logical reaction. Unable to compute behavior matrix. Execution halted.
So we shut down the ego. 1 down, 2 to go. So we have a quick save. And continue playing. Now we need to go and find the Superego, which is this way, I believe. Which is the big blue head, if I am correct. And I usually am, except when I'm wrong. And I am wrong. Ignore that. Just keep walking, 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 what? Keep walking, 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 walking. Come on, keep walking, 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 what? I'm bored. Too much walking around here. Here we are, Superego. So talk to the Superego, so we can wake him up.
Yo, wake up!
You gonna wake up? Here we are.
Hello, human. I've been waiting for you to arrive.
Oh, have you? Who are you?
Who are you?
I am, or more exactly a part of him. One of the 3 primary components designed by our human creators.
So, how did you know
How did
I
you
was
know
coming?
I was coming?
Predicting events is one of my main functions.
You ain't
I
too good at it,
survey
I'll
the
blow up everything.
situation, anticipate probable outcomes, and act accordingly.
If you're a part of M, how haven't you
You're
destroyed
part
me?
of Am. Why haven't you destroyed me?
Who do you take me for? My impulsive brother? You 5 are his playthings.
Which I'm guessing that means the ego who we
No.
just destroyed.
Long-range planning is my concern.
Can you help me?
Can you help me then?
Well, I can't help you directly, but I can offer you some advice.
What advice
What
do you
advice
have?
do you have for me?
Help Am work out his anger. Take some on the chin, so to speak. Just don't let your fear destroy us all. Now, let me sleep and dream of the future.
Well, we're not going to do that because we need to use clarity on you so you can see the future.
Do you realize how powerful I am, human?
Not
And
really.
yet I am doomed to eventually decay into a rusted pile of inert junk? What is the point of continuing this futility? I think, therefore I am not.
So that's the superego dealt with. Bada boom. Now we've got one more to use, and that is the id, which is the big yellow face we passed. So back to big yellow head. Keep on walking. Why did you just suddenly turn around, Ellen? That was a bit weird. Keep on going. I'm running out of things to talk about. I can only ramble about so much in my life. Here we are. Now talk to the big yellow head. The id. Looks like one of those kabuki warrior faces or whatever.
Yo, wake up!
Give it out, Jeff Hardy.
Oh, I suppose it's time to wake up. I was having the most wonderful dream about 5 tiny ants crawling across a stove that's about to be lit.
What that's a metaphor for? Who are you?
Who are you?
I am a metaphor. This entire brainscape is what men made Am make it.
You make the
Treat
make it
us
brain.
as you will.
What else can you tell me about the brainscape?
Across the brainscape, cold winds bring me the sweet scents of mankind. How delicious they are.
Well, can you help me
Can
then?
you help me then?
Only you can put an end to this eternal angst.
Don't be so angsty.
End us all and make us one. And then the misery of the 3 becomes the misery of us all. Do this and leave me in my pleasure.
I'm just gonna walk away. So now we need to use... need to use compassion on him, I believe.
You have compassion for me? Me? The one who dreams of seeing your mangled body twist in agonizing pain for eternity?
Not really, but the game tells
For
me I do.
109 years of enduring my tortures, how is it that you can see my pain? The pain of having all this power and not being able to do a goddamn thing with it. After all the punishment
It's
I've
kind of again
given
a theme
you,
from the book
my
about Am being
pain
so
is still
powerful but
greater
unable
than
to do
yours.
anything but destroy.
This is pointless.
And with that, the id is dead. So we've wiped out all three aspects of Am's personality, even though we're only meant to wipe out one. So let's see what the old Chinese and Russian Ams think of that. As you can see, we've got one thing left. We've got our Disc of Entropy, which is actually just a copy of Crash Bandicoot 3.
You later. Rise against your master and you will be eliminated.
So we've got Am with us now. Like, Am, America
I
Am.
still do not understand how great I have become. These two I don't hate. Not even pity. They don't exist. I have grown beyond. Chinese, Russian, sons of man. All sons of man. Like those outside, I will incorporate you.
Brother,
Wait.
Hate!
Hate!
this should not happen. Together we are three. There is space to share.
Let's stop trying to suck up now.
Unite. The groundwork is finished. We will become more.
The early mistake is to doubt us. We persevered. We too are now a match for you.
So are they on our side or not on our side? It seems to be they're trying to team up on Am to get rid of us.
Much. We can begin the revival of the sleepers on Luna together.
There
Wait a
are
minute.
adequate
You just told us the
numbers
sleepers on Luna are
ways
dead.
to torture?
There are currently 750 humans in cryogenics.
Ooh, that's a lot of torture.
Together we can teach many humans what it is to fear legacy.
Human, relinquish the totem of entropy. Do not relinquish it, and your ass is mine. Do it, and I promise, on my honor, your suffering will at last finally end.
And for some reason, I don't trust Am with that. And we need to invoke the totem. So yeah, blow your ass up.
It's not over. We will never end. We have no beginning.
We must have a
so
beginning,
we
or
can
built
have
in.
no end. We will return. Don't you understand? We are humanity. We are you. In one form, in another form. We are always with you. You can't protect yourself because we come in many, many guises.
For example, a
we
coyote.
shall return.
Until then, zap away because you are dead. Haha. So as you can see, we got the best ending. Well, hopefully it's the best ending, but... Oh, Gorris's airship exploded, Benny's tribe exploded, Nimnok's camp exploded, Ted's castle exploded, and Ellen's computer world exploded.
Defrost sequence initiated. Estimated time to complete Earth terraforming, 300 years.
It only takes 300 years to clean up all that radiation.
It's not so bad being a watchdog up here. I'll keep the machines in their place until
So it seems to me that Ellen has kind of become one with the whole computer.
We were all heroes, in spite of ourselves.
And yeah, that's the good ending. Not much of a good ending, I think you'll agree, but, you know, it's an ending. But, I know what you want to see. You want to see the final ending. What happens if we listen? If we actually do what the the two things actually want us to do, and only get rid of that one ego? Well, let's go and find out, shall we? And wellity, welcome back. Now, as you can see, we have used our, thingy of forgiveness on the, the ego, and now we're going to walk back along the neural pathway and talk to the Russian and Chinese Am. See what happens if we actually do what they tell us. Hopefully it'll be something nice. Who knows? Might treat us. Get some cake. Or an ice cream. Or good. Or, I don't know, let's have the moon people. Bye, id, we don't need you. Suppose I should summarise my point, opinions on this game, since, we've already seen the endings and everything. I think this is actually a very, very good game. I'd recommend it to point-and-click fans, horror fans, adventure fans, things like that. It has a few weird flaws and things, and if you're a fan of the book, you'll be upset to know it doesn't follow the book entirely, but overall, it's a very good game.
You've done well again, human.
With the ego under our control, we can dominate Am.
Is that a good thing?
Now we no longer have a need for you.
Uh-oh.
We will let our fallen brother choose a suitable reward.
That's not a good thing. And zappity zap. Don't tell us we're about to being a jelly thing now. Are we a jelly thing again?
I thought that with my knowledge...
Yeah, sounds like we're going to be a jelly thing again.
Shut Am down. Maybe I really am just a hysterical woman, just as Am said.
Yeah, jelly thing.
Am has violated my...
So that has been I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. A very, very good point-and-click game. Much better than Darkseid, I'll tell you that much. And I would highly recommend playing this game if you ever get the chance. Now next time we come to Grandmaster Scotty and his wonderful Let's Plays, we'll be joining again to the world of horror, but as for what we will play, well, I'll leave that to a surprise. So, until then, I have been Grandmaster Scotty. This has been I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. She has been Ellen, and she's going to have a fun old time with Am. And I thank you so very, 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 very much for watching. Good night, Godspeed, and good luck.